Hello?
Alright, yo.
I'm still on live. I'm still talking about the situation, but I was going to come talk to you about it.
I just want to clear one thing up before you even. You could tell me to stop after. One thing
What?
I do want to tell you, they can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Is at the end of the day, y'all know as much as I know, Marge is still a thorough ass nigga to be around. I wouldn't hang around him if I didn't genuinely fuck with him. So, I'm not taking it so much as in like a negative way. It kind of did. I will say it definitely did hurt me and set me back because, like, you feel me? I understand what you're saying at the end of the day. At the end of the day, what you heard, you don't like what you heard. But I tried to explain to you that the way I said it wasn't the way you took it. And that's the first thing I wanted to say. I wanted to apologize there. I'm going to apologize all for it because at the end of the day, I could have said something else. But I was saying that as in like, yo, a newborn, like, dog, like, I didn't sign up for this. Like, what? This is over. Like, this and the third. I was saying it more so like that, in like a playful manner, not so much as, yo, I didn't sign up to do this. You know, you left me with your dogs. Like, be realistic though. I've never ever came off that type of way to approach you.
Bro, but you come off aggressive though. Like, that's just not, you simply just come off that way. So you saying that you didn't mean it like that and you meant it in a playful way, like, I wouldn't know how you're playing or not. You just simply come off aggressively.
With that same aspect though, right? When you hear someone talk about you online, right? Because at the end of the day, when I sent the audio, I wasn't on your live after that. I was trying to take care of the dog. I was making sure the dog was good, making sure they sleeping. I was making sure they was good. At the end of the day, I get a phone call from my man because my homies watch you too. Because they know I'll be around. They be trying to support. Yes, whenever I'm at your crib, no matter what, if I'm at your crib or not, I'll always have you on my phone because that's regardless. I'm just always get my watch hours. So that's one thing. The other thing is they call me talking about something. Yo, why are you talking about you? I'm like, what you mean talk about me? So I join a live and you're talking to me like, why he doing this? Why he doing that? And it was like, why would you like portray it like that? As in like, I'm trying to sit here and bash you for leaving with the dogs. At the end of the day, I will still do the same thing I did today, every other day.
But bro, just listen to what I'm saying. You said earlier on the voice, whatever it was, you said you did not sign up for this. That's all I needed to hear because it's like, well, what do you mean you didn't sign up for it? Like, I didn't actually clean up after my dogs. I didn't actually do shit for my dogs. So if you're going to do something out of generosity, just do it. If I'm at your crib and you go out for 2 hours, I'm not about to be on the phone saying, this is not what I signed up for. Da-da-da. Like, I don't like people like that. Like, that's just not what I fuck with.
You see the two different ways. Like, the way you said it and the way I said it, you could tell, like, clearly, and I'm not sorry, a lot of people there, they could hear it. I wasn't saying it. It's more so like, I really thought when you listened to it, you would just laugh and, like, cackled about it because, I just threw up this and the third. At the end of the day, yes, y'all saying I'm an emotional person. At the end of the day, when I cry, I was thinking about how badly, like, the dog, I'm sorry, we're not animals. We can't tell what they think. She had to sit there and watch her baby die. Yes, I'm going to cry. Yes, because we didn't help her. We was all upstairs asleep. We didn't help her. Yes, I'm going to cry because at the end of the day, I don't know how that feels. So yes, I'm going to sit there and make sure the baby is good because I don't want her to lose both of her babies. I never said she was going to kill her baby. I said she's damn near doing it. Therefore, it's like, she probably don't mean it, but from what I'm looking at, yes, it looks like she's doing that. So of course I'm going to sit there and monitor the baby and monitor her instead because they're both shivering. They both was cold. Like, I don't know if they was cold, but they both was shaking. They was shaking. I'm going to take care of them dog at the end of the day. I wasn't doing it so much for as I'm counting in favor. I've never once sat there and ever tried to put.
So this is the thing. If you was going to take care of them, like, what was the whole point of the text message? Like, if you want,
the message was for an update. I said it before. I said first of all it was for an update, and then it led into if you're coming home respectfully, can you grab me something to eat? Even if I had to say, that's why I don't like that either. When you said that,
if you're going to update,
I'll finish real quick because you was sitting there on live, like, respectfully, like, saying things about me, and half of the things I don't like that, respectfully. But at the end of the day, if you needed me to pay for that, coming home, I would pay for it at any time.
Pay for what?
Anything. You saying this and the third, me dirty this, respectfully, Maj, and be 100%.
Wait. What did I ever mention that you needed to pay for?
No, it's not even that. It's saying you could have Uber Eats this and you could have DoorDash. I literally said in the voice recording that my Uber Eats wasn't working. I was frustrated. So I couldn't go outside to get nothing to eat because I couldn't get back in. That's what you're not understanding.
Get back in as the crib. Okay, this is the thing. If you was, if you listen, this is what I'm saying. If you was that starving, you know you could have just called my phone and asked me, "Yo, Maj, like, can you Uber Eats me something because like I'm watching the dog and da da da. I don't want to go out because you know the door be locking and da da da." I would be like, "Yeah, I got you right now. What you want? Just let me know. I'll cash app you." Simple.
You gotta realize with two things with you, you gotta realize as people as associates with you, we always gotta think logically. If we call you half the time,
bro, I answer my phone to every. But don't do that. I answer my phone to every. Y'all don't answer y'all phones.
You're jumping to conclusions as you usually do. Can you let me finish first?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Half of the time when we call you, I have to check if you're live first to even know if you're live. That's why I started asking.
Bro, even if I'm on live, I still answer your phone calls.
You keep interrupting me. This is supposed to be a conversation, Maj.
So go ahead, finish.
At the end of the day, if I called you, I didn't know if it was going to be a loudspeaker. Not, it was still interrupting your stream at the end of the day. And I would hate to ask him like that because
bro, but if it was that urgent, you could have just simply just still asked. Like it's urgent to you.
I was just asking, and if you listen to the whole entire thing, at the end of it, all I said was, if you could pick me up something to eat, that would be good. But if not, when you get here, can you please, like me, take me to go get?
If it was that overwhelming to you, bro, if it was that overwhelming, you wouldn't have waited for it. You would have waited when you feel like it was right. That's what I'm saying. You waited until whatever. I don't even know I don't even know when you sent the message. It was still during the sit down. So regardless of the situation, I was going to hear it regardless. My phone always stay in my hand. So whether you calling me, asking me like, "Yo, Maj, like I know you're doing your stream, but bro, can you cash at me this so I can Uber Eats because my Uber Eats not." Even if the cash app wasn't going to work, hey bro, can you DoorDash me something real quick so I can da da da? I could have simply just did it. If you're at home and if you're home, I just would have did it, and you know that. So my only thing about it is you saying all of that in yeah, like I don't. This is becoming too much. I can't do this because this is that. And like what?
I never once had that tone though. I never once had that tone. In the audio, it was more so a joke.
Bro, I don't know how you play because you don't play. I don't play with y'all, so you can't sit right here and say we don't crack jokes oftenly. I can say Musa yes, but me and you don't crack jokes for you. I don't even know when you're playing. All I ever see you do is get aggressive and like high pitched voice, and you get angry. That's the only time I be seeing you upset, literally.
And you know why I was? Because at the end of the day, same way you be seeing people on live talking about you, and you get aggressive right then and there. You call them, what was that, this and that, third? You came into the house trying to quote unquote check me.
I did. At the end of the day, I said so. Where is the throw up?
And as you on live, you saying we gonna see with this, we gonna see this in the third. As a real
not even the live thing. It was just genuinely where's the throw up.
That wasn't the thing though. All beforehand, I'm hearing what you saying on live. He doing too much, this and that, do. Mind you, you're taking what I said the wrong way. Of course, I'm gonna be upset because why are you sitting there bashing me like that? As in, like I'm sitting here saying, "Oh yeah, he needs to do this. I did this for him. He needs to do this." I've never once counted favors. It's never about counting favors.
So you don't think that was a favor moment?
Not at all. I'm sorry. Like that's not something. If I was counting favors, I'd be like, "Yo, Mom, just in the third, whoop whoop." I feel like since I helped your dog, you know what I mean. I didn't even ask you to do all this in the third, whoop whoop. Like, and that type of
So you don't feel like, oh, this is too much for me. I'm over here I'm cleaning up the throw up, and I didn't sign up for all of this, and that's like you don't think in that sentence you was counting a favor.
I really think you the way you're taking it was that way. I feel like the way most people would have taken it.
So what did you want me? So you wanted me to take that in a playful manner, as if
because the fact that like good and well, it would have been like something for me. It would have been funny to hear because like, dang, my dog threw up and you just threw up too. Like your stomach empty now. That's funny. Like you mean it's something like the
why would I laugh that you're hungry? Like I'm not.
The same when you laughed that I cried.
Nigga, you was crying. Okay, that was different. I laughed because nigga, you're like the dog thing. I'm not about to laugh about somebody being hungry. You cried over the fucking dog. Like that was funny to me. That was something totally different. You're crying about. Why would I laugh about you saying that you're overwhelmed about cleaning up after my dogs, and then you being hungry? That would be inconsiderate for me.
But the same way, I never expect you to laugh about me crying over a dog. As much as I like, no offense, but that's your dog. But at the end of the day, I still have. Like you said, I'm emotional. That dog had to watch.
So you wanted me to feel bad that you was crying over the puppy?
It wasn't even like feeling bad. I thought you would have felt like worse. Like, you mean you would have, but everybody reacts differently. I'm not sitting here trying to say, oh, you had to cry. No, but you could, like, you sat there and laughed. That was kind of disrespectful.
I didn't, but you're making it seem like I full blown laugh. I giggled, chuckled the laugh.
Even when you asked me, so you threw up because she threw up and you sat there and looked like that. Like, come on now, bro. I told you what.
Like what's the like? Is you spiritual? Like, because the way that you acting about I would have thought that you take care of them 365 days of like. I'm like not understand. Like, you sure you just friends with my dogs?
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. I'm just emotional. Like, it's nothing I can say about that. I watched somebody, some disabled person cry, holding popcorn, and I cried about that because he looked lost. Like, you mean it's just I'm emotional. I'm keeping it a beam. I'm not hurtless. Everybody have different type of emotions, and that's just me. That's really what it is. That's why I don't say much. I don't be on stream much. I don't say a lot of things. Because at the end of the day, it's like I don't like being on stream or talked about on stream really. At the end of the day, when they trying to when I call you about when I call you about certain things, and you gotta realize if I would have called you and said, "Oh, can I borrow? Can you send me some of this and the third?" You might not took it that way, but the stream would have said, "Oh yeah, look, that broke ass nigga." This and that. You mean I don't like being portrayed that type of way? Because the same way you saying, "Oh, the dishes." I understand the dishes thing though, because you could be mad about that, but I told you before, and you could say, "Real." I told you if I don't put a dish in there, I'm not washing it respectfully. I said that respectfully because at the end of the day.
No, but that's not what I was saying. I wasn't saying the dishes thing to say the dishes thing. I'm just saying
you started counting too. Look, you started actually counting. So what I'm trying to say is, Maj, you know I eat Wawa every single day, and you saying, oh, people said, oh, why didn't they buy food? Maj, you see me buy the cereal and the milk. I just didn't buy the bowl. That's why I didn't eat. I've never once sat here to ask you for me to cook anything. Just saying the third. At the end of the day, you mean like we're not counting favors here? At the end of the day,
you don't think that in that clearly that's the reason why I feel like you were counting favors is because of what you said in the text message.
And you would have never thought beforehand I would have started counting? Like, come on now.
Why would you? There wouldn't have been no reason for you to count because I don't ask you to do shit. Bro, when we're here, I don't ask you to do anything for me. I never ask you, if anything, maybe Musa, yes, but I've never once asked you to put up my chairs. I don't ask you to do shit. The most you ever did was help me with the bed.
Now, Mark, exactly my point. First of all, that's exactly my point. If you never asked me to do things, and realistically, you know I don't really ask you besides like, yo, if we're out, can I go to Wawa? Because like we're going there anyways. If you need it, like at the end of the day, you said in the live, you literally said, and nobody offered up no gas money. Mark, you know I will offer up gas money. You know that you could ask anything. Like you mean keep it a bean every time.
So if you know that I can ask, why didn't you ask?
For what?
If you felt like you was just so hungry in the midst of the moment and it was so overwhelming to you, you could have just asked to call. You could have just called, yo, Maj, I know you're doing your stream, bro, but I'm hungry in this bitch. And the dog. This is how I would have felt like you were playing. Yo, Maj, I know you're doing your stream, bro, but these dogs in this bitch acting crazy as fuck. The dog in this bitch throwing the fuck up. This bitch over here doing this. I don't know if this bitch trying to kill a baby or something, but this bitch acting crazy in this month. Like, you weren't, none of your words was worded funny. Like I didn't find anything to be funny.
And I will respect the decision, but when I told you after that wasn't my intent, and you still try to make it seem like that, that's when I got hostile, even more hostile. Because at the end of the day, I don't have nothing to sit here and lie to you for. At the end of the day, if I meant it that way, I would have told you I meant it that way. Like realistically speaking, I would have told you. There's not a single thing you haven't told me, and I haven't told you. We always gonna keep it a buck. And if I'm keeping it a buck, if I wanted to say it that way, I would have said it that way. Same way you said to me, but I didn't mean it that way. I was just taking care of the dogs mainly for my. If I'm keeping it being 100% honest, I didn't take care of the dog really for you. It's because I felt guilty. If I didn't do anything, I would have felt guilty. I didn't really do it for you. I did it because of the dogs. I wanted her to keep both that same dog alive. I want that dog to stay alive, get healthy. I'm very emotional. I care more about animals than probably humans. I'm sorry to say. I'm one of them type of people. Yes, I'm very emotional when it comes to
Honestly.
I was taking care of the animal, but I was just overwhelmed. I'm be real. I was hungry. I was overwhelmed. Like, yo, I can't even DoorDash. I tried to DoorDash. I didn't have no service. My DoorDash wasn't working. I was overwhelmed. That's why I sent the voice audio. So whenever you have it, you seen it, you can play that, and my voice audio isn't that loud. So I didn't think yours was going to be, but I wasn't expecting it to be played on live. And that's just me being real.
But when did you expect me to play the audio, though?
Like, you put it up to your ear. Like, you mean, if it wasn't that loud, I would assume it's
well, the reason why I played the audio is because Mizzy mentioned you earlier, so I'm thinking this is you responding to Mizzy. I did not think that you were texting me about no damn dog. I'm thinking that you responding is because of Mizzy. Because Mizzy said something about you, Letty, and everybody else talking about me. So I didn't think that you were responding because of a dog. I thought you were responding because of Mizzy.
No, that wasn't the issue. But on top of that, even if like you played it on live, like be realistic though. Like even though you took it that way, a lot of other people took it as like I was just joking. I just was really just hungry. You took it from what the words. I understand why you're upset, but you blew it out of proportion. Like I'm not saying like you mean. Well, yeah, you did. I keep it a step. I said one thing, and you took that one thing and try to play the rest of it. And then you try to switch up when you're explaining the story. You try to switch it up to be like, yeah, this and that. You try to switch it up. You didn't tell the story directly how it was. I'm sorry to say.
What story did I have to tell when it was an audio?
When you called, when we send it to you again, I can respectfully send it to you again.
Can you please send me the audio again? Yes.
I got you.
Can you please send me the same exact audio again?
I was some sort of criminal, some sort of person that was just
can you please screen record it and resend it to me so that I can rehear it, please?
Actually, hold on. I can send it to you too. And I can play it. You want me to share the screen? And actually, it's on lag. I'm just sending it to you.
So that I can please hear it.
So yeah, as I'm getting at it, and other things, I'm realistic, Maj. Like, come on. Since we're keeping it a stack here, a lot of things you said, like, a lot. Especially with the Musa thing, I'm going to Musa right now, when you saying he said I wasn't editing. Again, none of this, I'm respectful, none of this was said to me, right? He even said, he seen himself that he wouldn't do the things I do because he seen how long the footage was and how much I clipped of it. I don't know where this other aspect of it, respectfully, I'm not trying to, like, get on Musa either, but at the same time, when y'all two had that conversation, that's kind of weird to me. They're just like, dang, like, I thought we all could talk to each other. Like, keep it a being.
No, it wasn't no conversation. It was, I said, what was Ro doing? He said he's down there texting. I said, oh, texting?
So,
I said he's not editing. He said, no, he's down there texting. That was the conversation. That was that, and that was done.
Okay, I'll leave that at that. So why did you say that I'm actually not editing?
Because you wasn't editing. You down there texting, you not editing.
I texted back someone, yes. When he came down, I was texting back someone. I'm sorry, like, what am I
and then when I came downstairs, you was still texting.
What?
When I came downstairs, you was still texting.
When you came downstairs with the stream?
No, when you was down on the couch, because I told everybody that's my throne. But you was on that couch and you was over there on your phone. Then you went on the MacBook.
Maj, I don't think you realize I'm sending stuff back and forth from my phone to your MacBook.
Well, listen, I didn't really give a fuck. If it was that much of an issue, I would have said something to you. I didn't care.
But you're saying like, I'm like, because when you fall out, I'm not saying you fell out on me, but I'm saying when you get things your way, you go out and you start missing a whole bunch of other things.
Well, I didn't switch up nothing. I was said what was told to me. That's what I said.
No, I'm not saying that.
I was not there to witness you doing anything. Musa told me that.
No, you said out your mouth though that I wasn't editing, and you said don't even sit here and act like you was. And you don't edit.
Bro, majority of the time you're falling asleep, literally falling asleep.
Why am I falling asleep?
You said what?
I said, and I'm falling asleep in front of what? The MacBook, right?
Bro, if that's what you want to say, then I guess so. But at the end of the day, don't sit right here and say this is not what you signed up for when we've been waiting how many months?
Now, Maj, no. Also with that, I'm going to be completely blunt, and I really didn't like how you sat there and let them actually sit there and bash me for so much. Maj, we filmed, right? June. Well, no, it wasn't even June. It was the month before June into June, right? I'm gonna say June 7th was the last day it was recorded, right?
Okay.
I was texting you back to back to back. You could show the messages. I was texting back to back. Yo, should I start editing? Can I start editing? Because you wanted Mizzy to start editing with me. I really don't like how you didn't say it. You didn't text me until July 10th. July 10th to start editing. I have not even, it's probably a little bit over a month now I've been editing. I haven't been editing for the full 2 to 3 months. You texted me July 10th.
I don't think you understand that, for one, my Mac, I didn't have nothing to transfer anything over with. I didn't have shit. My PC was broke, literally, for all of them fucking months. So that's why I said to wait until I get back home for me to edit. I was still in North Carolina.
So look. With that same aspect that you just played in your own face, because you say we've been waiting for how many months? Like, respectfully, you're not the reason most of the months went by and I couldn't edit.
Well, you have a point there. I won't lie. You do have a point there.
So then when I'm trying to come here and I'm rushing and then everybody's rushing me, I'm not going to see.
But even before, you still had a couple months still. It's like,
It wasn't a couple months because at the end of the day, the day you started texting me was July 10th. It is now August.
Hold up, wait. No, we've been. Hold up. Let me look at the text. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see.
You texted me when you was on that trip in that Mexico trip or wherever you was at. July 10th. When we. It's barely been a month since like I'm being respectful. You sat there and I didn't want to say like, oh yeah, mine is the reason.
You said what date did you say?
You texted me. Let me go up my phone.
Yeah, go look.
You texted me. July 10th at 5:17 p.m. Start the editing. Thursday, July 10th. And I said, Roger that. No, I said, Roger. My fault. And before that, I texted you June 30th. You're updating me on what you want editing-wise because I think you're still doing the sleepover stuff. Also, you care if I post like a little edit of season 2. It's not nothing crazy. I already, everybody already seen the clips. I was just bored.
No, I did text you. Oh, well.
So respectfully, I didn't want to sit here and everybody asked me Discord, oh, did you start editing? I said, ask Maj. I didn't want to sit here and act like you mean and put you on blast. Respectfully, I keep everything up to you. Whatever you want to disclose, I let you disclose it. But I don't like how you sitting there saying it's been all these months, this and a third, when I've only literally had basically a month.
Well, you wasn't going to have anything because I didn't have my PC. So when I came back, that's exactly when you had all the stuff. I was not home. I didn't have my PC. I was with Lexi, and then not only that, you wasn't going to be able to get anything, literally. I was not home. And the reason why I said that was because I did not want nobody at my home editing shit being in my home while I was not there. Simple.
Exactly. I'm not sitting here trying to go against what you said. I respect everything. I'm just the editor. I'm just doing my job. And whenever you start editing, I started editing. But I don't like how you just, again, like I said it before. You said I was editing for months.
Well, what I'm saying is you said to me that you had 7 episodes. I only seen the same first one. Then you said that you was waiting for me. Then you said that you was waiting for my confessionals. I've been, okay, Ro, well, you don't need my confessional. Just start the editing and just let me see everything that you did. Didn't see nothing while you was over here. What have we seen? I haven't seen anything.
Editing there, it's gonna possibly, huh?
I haven't seen anything. You said that you had 7 episodes edited.
No, not that. I'm not saying that part. You let me finish, right? When you had said straight up like, oh, you mean I would rather you sit here? I said, okay, cool, Maj. Let me know the day I can come over there and start editing as soon as possible. I've called.
So did you edit it or you didn't edit it?
Yeah, I've been editing. Even ask Musa. He seen me sitting there editing. At first, the clip said 23 hours, and now it says 3 hours.
So you chopped down the clips. You never edited the main episodes.
The thing is, I've already watched the clips. That wasn't the issue. The issue is I have to replace them again because I'm doing it on your Mac instead of my PC. The SSD cards are full. I said that to you on the call.
So you're redoing the whole process when you could have just took my MacBook with you just to transfer everything at your PC.
That wasn't the issue, though.
So what's the issue?
I was doing would have still been the same thing. The thing is, you're not realizing I'm still editing the same thing I was editing at home. It's just not going to be that fast. That's what I'm trying to let you know. It wasn't going to be as fast as y'all wanted it to be because of the fact that I only started a month ago. But I still have majority of those episodes done.
But when I texted you and you wanted payment, though, bro, you said, well, yeah, I'm done majority of the videos. And I'm like, okay, well, bro, just send me what you've done so that I can watch, so that I can know exactly if you're editing the way that I want you to edit. But you were so up my alley about the payment when you barely could. You didn't edit anything, basically. You put all the... Basically, let me tell you what you're doing. You put all the clips in one, and now you're chopping them down.
Can I correct you there?
What do you... Sure.
That same day that you asked me to send that little snippet, was I not hawking you down and saying, yo, do you have a PC yet so I can screen share? I can't send
Bro, no. You asked... I literally was like, I'm waiting for a... Bro, I literally... And I want these bitches to lie because I called you on live stream multiple times. You claimed that you called me back. I never once missed a missed call from you. I said, yo, I've been trying to call Ro, but Ro ain't answering the fuck. I did not see no missed call from you.
My grandmother, I did.
You did not call me, Ro, because my phone would have rung on live and I would have also seen a missed call from you. Literally.
Let's see if my phone can go back that far. Actually,
You did not call my phone. You did not call my phone. Literally.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm just gonna say the receipts.
Yeah, just send a receipt. That's all you have to do. I called you multiple times. I call your phone all the time. You don't answer the phone.
I only don't answer. You can see right here. I have it on bypass. You call for so many different numbers. I have to save each number every time you call in from a new number.
But I call, so I call and I text. All you have to do, if you wanted me to see something, you could have showed me when you came here the first time, which you didn't, and you could have definitely showed me on Discord. You could have just said, "Yo, Maj, I'm gonna show you everything on Discord." Da 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 da. You didn't show me anything on Discord.
Roger, and please don't sit here and lie and say I didn't say that, and you said I don't even have my PC still. They still have it. If you wanted me to share screen,
Bro, I was on stream. When did you say? Bro, if you was gonna show me any snippet, you sent me the snippet on Gmail. So I showed them the snippet when I was on.
That wasn't the snippet though. I'm talking about after that.
Bro, you never told me that you was done. I was waiting on the response. Where's my other phone, bro? Hold on, let me get my. No, I'm gonna get my. Let me get my other phone. I'm gonna get my other phone and I'm gonna show the text messages. That's what I'm gonna do. Who house keys is these? Oh, where's my other phone at?